Mohanji, we most lovingly invite you to the platform now to deliver your birthday speech. Thank you.
First of all, thank you so much to all of you who have come here for my birthday. Because I believe in one thing. Time is the currency of life. Time spent is life spent. So if you have spent time here to be with me, I sincerely, from the heart, appreciate it. Because this is the most precious gift you can ever give to anybody, your time. All materials are transitory. Everything. They come and they go. They don't last. We don't last either. We are here only for about 30,000 or 35,000 days on earth with this body. So I value relationships a lot. I give great value to relationships much more than any material or any spaces or any times, because they are the flowers of life. So when I see all of you gathered here on my 60th birthday, I think this is what I have earned in life. This is my actual earning. This is my net worth. So thank you for being here. One other aspect, again coming to net worth, through the visual media, a lot of people in the world are watching us, listening to us, being part of it. They are also spending time from their premises to be with us. This is also a big deal. This is what I call as a family. See, we are part of this generation or this time. And we are all here to share something or be with one another, or even to experience our own life using our days. And in this whole mixture of various desires and inclinations and tendencies, if we found somebody valuable in your life, that is a big deal. Often we don't. We don't see anybody valuable. Most connections are transactional for some reason. If you have found a connection which does not need any reason, that's a true connection. Most connections are fragile. If a thing is not done or if an expectation is not met, they go away. But some connections have no expectation, no reason, and they stay forever. So I hope our relationship is of that material that time cannot erase. We may go someday. We will not be on earth. In the next 60 or 70 years you take, none of us will be there. So this time is precious. Now regarding my birthday, I don't have any value for it, honestly. There's no value. I don't think about it as a big deal. If my heart is beating, I will do something. Otherwise, once I'm gone, I'm gone. So I do not value life as a big deal. I'm here for some work, and that work is happening. And so many people are collaborating with that work. They are also getting fulfilled with that work. And end of the day, that's the bottom line. We are all here. We are doing the job together. So I don't want to romanticize this whole thing, this birthday thing, too much. Because I look at it as a very practical thing. Okay, you have become 60, good enough. I never thought I'll live up to 60, to be honest. Because my lifestyle was like that, and the number of tragedies in life was like that. and no companionship and no motivation at one time, to that have a big responsibility at another time, and then continuously things happening. And I was never thinking or preparing to be in public life. And I did not know what I do with people when they come to me. I know very well what to do with animals. So that I love them because they have no two faces. But people have three faces. A face they show to the world outside, a face they show to their near and dear, and a face they never show to anybody. But with animals, I never had that problem. Only one face. You know, they show the whole face all the time. So that connection was more real to me. And people pretend a lot. To see, now it's the era of social media. So we paint the best face and show it to the world, and people think that's us. Absolutely not. We are masking. So in that kind of a world, a man who's sensitive have nothing much to do. So I have fumbled many times. When I look back in 60 years, and some of my very close friends are here. Unni Bhaskar and Kannan, we studied together at our 10th age 10. And we have Surya, I think Surya is here as well. She studied with me in the class 10. So people have seen me in very young ages, confused times. We were all figuring out what life would be. So don't think that I came enlightened into the world, that I knew everything about life. Not like that. I had my trials and errors like anybody else. Today, my value is what I do to this world or give to this world, share with the world. That's my value today. All of you can have the same value. If you stop being too much personality oriented and start being purpose oriented. So the barrier between us and eternity is personality and purpose. So when we become purpose oriented, our personality becomes not so significant. So one thing I always tell people, I'm happy that so many people love me. I mean, sincerely, honestly, I'm grateful. But if nobody comes to see me also, I'm happy. Because my happiness is not connected to a person or a situation. It's connected to me. Nobody can take it away from me. So this is something which I consider as my graduation, or where I have arrived, a state that I have reached, which everybody can reach. When our dependency to the outside world reduces, we are self-sufficient. We have this self-sufficiency inbuilt in us. We have it. And dare to live. What else can you do? You're here for about 30,000 days visa. 80, 85 years, 82 years. 30,000 days. If you live 100 years, it's 36,500. What's the use if you need somebody's help to walk, to talk, to do something? That's not life. I call a life without dependencies. And I have no qualms in dying. Death is not a fear for me. It's an inevitability. And death is a transition. At some point in time we leave. But we can always live purposefully. And like I think most of you were here during the presentation of the Peace City. You know, as a project of that size, to have a Baba 195 meter tall, what you need most is the willpower and dare to dream fearlessly. And once you have that fearlessness in you, you can dream anything and you can achieve anything. See, all the boundaries in life are created by the mind. All boundaries. Otherwise, we have no boundaries. That's why when I say, when I tell our people, let's do it, I know we can do it. And what blocks us is simply our own mind. So when now Mohanji Foundation is in 6 continents, we have spaces in 12 countries, and we are growing, and more countries are joining in, and we are getting stronger, more younger in the sense of activity. And all these things are happening. It's just organic evolution of affairs. Not that Mohanji today decides to shift the gear. Nobody can do like that. We are all organically growing, just from our childhood to the youth, youth to the adulthood. We organically grew, not that one day somebody decided to make you grow. So, one thing you need in today's life is to take all your illusions away. You know, if you fall down, this is not your mistake. Destiny sometimes topples you. You know, so don't just lie down there when you fall down. Get up. And please don't wait for any Messiah to pick you up. We wait for a Savior. Where is the Savior? I had no Savior in my life. So there is no Savior. We have to pick ourselves up. We have to walk. We got to keep moving. This is reality. This is life. So I don't want to make this whole thing very morose, but I want to tell you the truth. If I'm standing here today, don't think this is a miracle or this was all providence that heavens brought it to me. It was sweat and blood, you know, hard work, daring to dream, you know, not afraid of falling down, walking, ability to walk alone when nobody really cares. I had a time in Dubai, which I think Unni knows quite well. I had no money. There was no money. I used to have one-time meal because I didn't have money for 3 meals. You know, today in the same place, people are fighting to take me home and give me dinner, and I don't eat dinner normally. So you can see how time changes things. But it is nobody's mistake. We don't like losers. But I always stood by people who fell down. You know, whenever, see, we worship or we respect Hanumanji. He met Ram when Ram was in bad shape. He did not meet Ram when Ram was the king. And what is the claim for fame for Hanuman? Because he stood by Ram when Ram had nothing. He didn't have the kingdom. So if you are able to stand by those who do not have anything, that makes you. There you are real. Not, you can stand by people who are rich and famous, successful. You can take pictures, but they may not need you. Do you know what I'm talking? They may not even need you. And whatever happens to you, they may not care for you. I have experienced it. I had very, very good contacts at one time, but when I went through the dip after my daughter's death and a series of tragedies, there wasn't anybody. Nobody stood by me. And even if somebody wants to talk to you, they are advising you. They say, you should have done this, you should have done that. Who wants your advice when you are in bad shape? You're trying to figure out how to get up. At that point in time, you don't need anybody's advice. Can you help me or can you hold my hand? But that time, not many people were happy to do that. And many people won't pick up your call because they feel that you might be a liability to them. So the world is like that. So don't think that I smoothly came into this kind of a thing and all these ashrams, all these things. That time I never felt I'm significant. This time also I feel I'm not. I do not feel I'm significant. So there is nothing I feel as great. I think I haven't yet done my job. This is what I feel. Much more to do. And I'm a Raja Yogi. In Raja Yoga path, you're connecting to the consciousness. As I always say, the brightness, the divine brightness, supreme consciousness, infinity. That is why we put for the peace city, beyond religions, infinity stands. Coming back to this point, that we do not have to make any plans, any agenda. In real life, time brings you situations. Time brings you awareness to handle each situation, and time takes that away. So while each situation is happening, all you have to do is to be available, to be present. This is the only thing that you're supposed to do. You can't change a situation. You can only change the approach, your approach to that situation. Nothing else you can change. So when life is happening, you have no control. And don't try to control. That's waste of time. So I would definitely tell you that at any point in time, Don't think that Mohanji is great or anything. My greatness should be spoken by the next generation based on what I have given to this land. Now, I do not, as I told you, I'm a Rajyogi. When people make Gayatris, Aratis, Sahasranam, Ashtotari, etc., sometimes I feel, what is this? But then, Guru's advice, one thing, let them be. Because each person connects to you as they are. For some people, these are necessary to connect. I do not object, because I have no right to object anything. Not that I get excited with all these things. So, the bottom line is that your foot should be firmly on the ground, wherever you are. So, what we have today in the world, in all the continents, all the people, they are connecting to me because there is something happening in their life in a positive way. That's why. I never ever think people are blind. I never think people are fools. They have eyes to see. They know what they are connected to. And they will connect only if there is value in their life. If there is no value in their life, they will not connect for a long period of time. So if somebody has connected to be more than 5 years or 10 years, that means they are here to stay. So once again, I thank all of you. And while looking at 60 years, I would like to say, one of the reasons why I am in public life now is because of Devi. Because she was really pushing me to talk to people. And I was always resisting. Even I resisted to Babaji when he said, you should go and speak. I said, no, it's not my cup of tea. Not my type. I'm not that type. All those. And then she kept pushing me. And then finally she made a program where I had to speak. And then it became self-inspiration, because a lot of people started coming, hey, we would like to meet you, we'd like to talk to you. Like that it evolved. But you know what, sometimes the first step is the most difficult step. And that step is the most vital step. So when I look back at the age 60, I feel that I don't know whether I have done anything, but probably there is more to do. Probably. And also the roadmap, I don't look at the roadmap. See, all roadmaps are like this. You're walking this way. When you reach at that end, you will see a road to the left or right. Keep flowing, keep going. That's all you need to do. If you know the whole roadmap of life, there is no fun in life. You know? And if you are so insecure that we have to know the whole roadmap, that means we are not eligible for life. All the time, we are in fear zone. And what the ultimate fear is death. Anyway, we will die. There's no other way. But while living, be honest. Be truthful to you. As I said, all people have three faces. A face that you show to the public, a face that you show to the near and dear, and a face you never show to anybody. Make one face, you will be very powerful. All the great masters, all the heroes and legends, they kept one face. And this is something which we all can do. And how does one person be appealing in the whole world? How do you become universal when you have no differences? You don't see differences. My point is that while our heart is beating today, we have to bring some harmony in the world, something. That is why we are planting all these trees. We are collecting and uniting all the tribals of the world, because we have work to do. And I always believed that the right people to protect forests are the tribal people. They know the forest better than us. That's why I started associating with indigenous people of the world. Then the ministers joined and the governments joined later. So when the minister asked me in South Africa, we had a half an hour or 1 hour meeting. And the minister asked me, what is World Tribal Alliance? What is it for? So I said, preservation. So he asked, what are you preserving? I said, nature and culture. Two are integrated. The indigenous culture and the nature. Third thing he said was, I'm in. There was no further discussion. And immediately, government said, we will support you. That's when the actual discussion started. So when you have clarity, when you know exactly what you want to do, and you know why you want to do it, there is no more discussions here. People join in. They know that this is working. This will happen. And when you can't take responsibilities, people won't respect you anymore. Responsibility is very important for respect to happen. You look at the world now, all those people who take responsibilities are respected. If we run away, shy away from responsibilities, nobody cares for you. There are so many people who talk, but they don't do. I always tell our people, talk less, do more, but make people see, feel what you do, especially our connection with animals, birds, how they interact with you. So there is a connection with divinity, animals, nature, our life, our soul. This has to be identified. You know, we are not just, this is not just a human world. There's a world infested by human beings. You know, we have infested this world like pests, and we consider every other species as pests. Many of the things we do are legal, but are not ethical. So our effort is to bring back that sensitivity through the indigenous tribes, through the good politicians. There are very, very good politicians in every government, and they really want to have a difference in the world. And there are good officials, judiciary, all those people who have heart. They want to feel, and they don't want to kill any species, you know. And this is what we can possibly look at. Okay, coming back to all that. So thank you once again for spending time, spending money, and it's been tremendously tedious to be here, I know. Yeah. You have walked a lot. You came from many countries, flight, bus, train, cars, and you walked a lot, and finally you are here. And some people couldn't make it. They walked around, but not here, towards here. So they went that way. So all those things. And but still, we are here. Some people couldn't stay back. I respect their time also. But all said and done, I'm sincerely grateful to all of you, each and everybody, each and all of you, to have found time and be here. You know, this time is the biggest gift you could give me. And Manoj Kumar sir is the chief of this whole Kumbh Mela for the protection from disaster of this place. You found time to come here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Madhavi Amma came from Mukambika because mother told, what are you doing here? Mohanji's birthday is happening, go there. So Amma came here. Sulakya Maharaj here from Shirdi, and I thank you for coming. Who else? And Unni and Kannan, tremendously busy. Kannan has come from Dubai. Unni came from Trivandrum. They're normally very busy. But the connection that we have from age 10 still is there at age 60. It's 50 years. The connection survived. And their spouses also. Thank you. And I'm not naming everybody, all of you who have come here. I really appreciate. And I wish all of you great health, great awareness, Ayur Arogya Saukhyam, everything good, everything positive, and let life be full and complete, this life. And if possible, let you taste divinity before you exit. I wish you great success. Thank you.